Community gardens like this one in the historic Crosby Heights neighborhood in Tulsa are growing, literally. Everything from corn, zucchini to fresh herbs like basil and garlic. Matthew Truelove has been passionate about caring for this garden for 2 years now. For him, it's all about getting back to the basics and letting nature take its course.
That's the balance that we hope to strike. It's kind of like a karma neutral balance, you know. We're not doing so much bad that it comes and kicks us in the ass the next day.
Truelove enjoys spending time out in the garden every day and learning more about agriculture and discovering what helps to make his plants flourish.
This is just a small guy, but the hot compost piles will attract the red wigglers. I think this is just a young night crawler.
The plants here are completely natural, without any pesticides, making them healthier for the earth and for the neighborhood residents that eat them. But there is another purpose for the surplus of fresh garden vegetables. The Blue Jackalope is a corner grocery store that sits across the street from the community garden.
The Blue Jackalope is just one model that we would love to be able to see more of. And what Blue Jackalope does is he purchases, you can go into a store and he has Blakely Family Farms grass-fed beef that the neighbors can just walk there and purchase. He also has produce that he purchases from local farmers that bring it into his store as well. And then of course there's the Crosby Heights Community Garden. So they have been harvesting the lettuce and bringing it across the street there to make it available to the shoppers as well.
And recently passed legislation is helping other entrepreneurs to follow the same model.
House Bill 3015 was passed. Governor Brad Henry signed that into law as well. And that is an ag-linked loan, deposit loan. And it will allow the mom and pops to be able to borrow money up to $350,000.
Rita Scott is the coordinator for the Green Country chapter of Buy Fresh, Buy Local. She hopes the new Healthy Corner Store initiative will encourage others to start these businesses, because she says when fresh fruits and vegetables are more readily available, more Oklahomans are more likely to choose healthier alternatives.
Obesity, diabetes, Oklahomans have so many health issues, so if we could get them to start on the right track of eating healthier foods, then it'll be a win-win for Oklahoma.
But getting on the right track is not likely to happen overnight. Truelove says it took us a while to get where we are today, and it'll take some time before we can get back to natural, self-sustainable living again.
I think that any shifts in consciousness, especially people who are entrenched with certain habits, of convenience, it's always going to take a long time, a generation or two. We've been sidetracked from, the family farm for going on 3 generations. And so take 3 generations maybe to get back.
Community leaders say this is not just an urban issue, but they're working with legislators to reach out to rural communities as well. For the Oklahoma News Report, I'm Angela Rosecrans.